searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
And we are live. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We were waiting for the other team to get here. I am by myself tonight. You guys haven't heard me yet. I am Prod. I'm Mr. Prod. We've got Split here for the first map, which is not what I was told it was, but that's all right. Yeah, so we haven't seen this map from ONU yet. This map just came back in the pool. So this should be interesting. Looks like ONU is going for a pretty standard comp for Brawl. Assumption running the Sage. You do see it a lot. The Sage with the Cypher is interesting. A lot of the time you'd see a double smoke. They're gonna probably go for some heavy mid control, but we'll see how they play it out. So I was told by Mr. Cat Awesome that they had a plan, and it seems like this is the plan. I can only imagine he's trying to make some sort of reference to 6-7. So we're gonna go ahead and just gloss over that, and we're gonna get started here. So looks like Assumption's looking to start out with maybe a mid fight. They've got a 1-3-1, not even a 1-3-1 here. They've got 4 facing mid, Cypher alone A. ECAC is all alone here, so we're going to see what he can do. Assumption's still walking up mid behind the dog. This smoke has a massive gap in it. He does get the nade, but he will get picked off first. And it looks like they're going to want to go into B here. Mr. Cat Awesome alone in heaven. He's going to be forced to give it. Really no choice. And then Worthy Moon left alone on site. Let's see what he can do. Gets the first shot on a Sensei Wu. Can he find anything else? Mr. Cat Awesome will join him here on the site now, making this a 2v3. This doesn't look too bad for them. Mr. Cat Awesome gets one, gets traded. Worthy Moon with another beautiful shot. Can he find a third? The shots aren't great. He's not aware of the B main player, but he flicks onto him. Worthy Moon with the 3K. Him and Monkey in a 1v2, 1v1 now. Worthy Moon, 1 HP. Doesn't quite convert. Naru with the 3K to start him off. ONU's going to go down a round. And I'm realizing now that I did not. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We're having some technical issues here. Uh-oh. Interesting.
Time to hunt.
So Assumption's gonna look a similar start here. They're looking to 5-man mid. ONU is gonna try to fight the lurker here. They're going one at a time. They do eventually find him though, making it a 3v4. Not the worst scenario for ONU. Monkey gets the one,
Last player
gets
standing.
traded. Caden left alone in a 1v3. He does have the Spectre though.
Blinding.
Spike planted.
Shots not quite going his way. And Caden will call it a warm-up. Does go down to Sensei Wu. I'm not too sure what's going on with the overlay here. I do apologize for that. I'm gonna see if I can't fix that. This is strange. I do apologize. It looks like ONU gonna start in a bit of a default here. Assumption not really changing much up. They're going for a 1-3-1, just like a little default here. They're gonna try to walk up mid. Mr. Cat Awesome, knife out. Doesn't seem to be expecting them to walk up mid like this. Monkey does go down as well. Mr. Cat Awesome left on 1 HP. Now, Assumption's not past the trip, which is good for ONU, but it looks like they're going to challenge that.
Destroyed.
And now ONU left with really no space. Ixie does find the pick on the A lurker. It leaves them into a 3v4. This is actually advantageous for ONU again, but the space isn't looking great. They have given mid, although the Cypher setup on B will give them the information that at the very least no one's on yet. It looks like Assumption's gonna wait to see if they can't find a pick here. The Jet's just gonna go searching. He'll hear these rotators. He's gonna call his team back to A now. ONU sprinting to B, but Mr. Cat Awesome with the counter lurk, the camera should tell them all they need to know. There's no one on B, but does he expect him to be a fence? He doesn't. He's not ready for it. And ONU in a 3v2 now.
One enemy
But
remaining.
trusted Caden finds the lineup,
Our job gets a
and he
whole
will
lot
clean
easier.
it up. I do apologize for this. I'm gonna see if I can't fix this very soon. I'll try to be quick.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day.
Right there.
I know exactly where you are.
Thirty seconds left. Spike planted. Last player standing.
So everything's good. It's literally just yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. I am so sorry. We are good now. And for the fans, I will get the ECAC cam going. So there's a problem on my end. I've heard everything is supposedly good on your end, so let's play some Valorant.
Grenade! I've got your trail. Go get it.
ONU down mid really fast. But Assumption Cypher's gonna shut it down pretty quickly. ONU looking for his B main player.
Spike
Eaker
planted.
doesn't quite find it. Monkey
Last
will
player
though.
standing.
But that might be all Monkey's gonna find. In a 1v4 now. We've seen him do this before. But that's not a great way to start it. Monkey will go down. Looks like another timeout here. Here we go. ONU down 1-4. This is not what you want to see if you're an ONU fan. Now, Monkey left here to hold mid by himself. His teammates do find the pick onto the B lurker, and that will take the smokes out of the equation. Monkey with a beautiful spray.
One enemy
finds
remaining.
2. Gets the Sage down to 1 HP. Caden finds the trade on the A lurker. It's going to leave ONU in a 4v1. Whatever they called in the timeout, this seems to be a good adaptation. I think maybe they realize that Assumption just wants to go mid as much as they can. So ONU putting pressure on the other sides of the map, funneling them right into the meat grinder of mid. They're going to make this game a bit closer here. 2-4 now for ONU. Assumption. Starting with 4 on the B side, it looks like they're going to move into a more even mid split. Just sort of a default. Here, we'll see the 2 players. Worthy Moon finds 1, gets the trade. Worthy Moon looking to take a 1v1 here. The Jet does escape with his life, and the Cypher on the other side of the map will cancel his lurk after Caden and Worthy Moon find him. So it looks like Assumption's going to move straight into a B hit here. They're going to maybe leave the Cypher to go late mid, but it's only Worthy Moon on site. Grady might be able to help him. But Assumption just runs out B, and they're planting the bomb. ONU's going to move into a full retake here. Now, Mr. Cat Awesome looking to re-clear mid. This Cypher's in such a passive angle, though. Will he be aware? He is, but the crosshair placement not quite there.
I know exactly.
And that's a Cypher all for Assumption as well. Monkey finds the first into the retake. Worthy Moon, Trusted Caden, both getting their own, but the lurk is active. And it's going to be a 2v2. They find the first. Trusted Caden, good to close it out with 3 in the round for ONU. These rounds are looking so close. It feels like ONU's aware of these lurks, but they're kind of just giving them the 1v1s they want instead of trying to force them out with utility. You'd almost like to see ONU just try to work together on one side as opposed to this more spread fighting they've been doing. Now Assumption on the eco round here Looks like they're going to force Stingers and run it down on A. I don't know if Caden's going to be ready for this. Caden and Mr. Cat Awesome tasked with denying this rush. 5 players with Stingers. The Stinger is a terrifying gun if you let it get too close. And it looks like the Jet actually forced a Vandal, and he will find the pick onto Mr. Cat Awesome. Caden flashes out, doesn't find a trade though. And it looks like Assumption's walled off CT. Caden's not aware the Jet's behind him. And that's 2 kills for Assumption. It's a 3v5 now. Monkey looking to reclear ramp. He's walking into a Stinger,
Spike
but he
planted.
does win the 1v1. Brings it down to a 3v4. Now Assumption doesn't have much space. They've all confined themselves to sight, but that could be by design, as only 3 of them have rifles. Monkey will find a Jet. The Jet does get Worthy Moon. Now ECAC looking for a raise ult, finds 2.
Last player
Brings it down to a
standing.
1v1. He knows where the Sage is, and the Sage is not ready for the wrap. Ixie with a clutch 3K, bringing the round back for ONU, and they will be all tied up now, 4-4. I will say these fights from ONU are looking a little lackluster. They've been down most of these rounds, but one of them just always seems to convert at the end. That's not necessarily a great way to win rounds, but as long as it's working, I guess you can't complain too much. Assumption looks like they're going back to the bread and butter, the 2-2-1 default.
They want to
Caden
fight?
holding his
Let's
stun
fight.
out. Looks like him and Mr. Cat Awesome want to deny this lurk. And it looks like ECAC's going to get some B main info. He will hear the sky and the steps of 2 players. Caden looking for the lurk here. Doesn't find it. But he's in a good spot. And he will. And that brings the numbers up in ONU's favor, as well as the Cypher ult. This will reveal everybody's location, which gives ECAC a great timing to walk
There.
up on.
There.
I think he's going to call Worthy Moon here to try to bait for him. I like this setup, but Assumption is ahead of it. But Mr. Cat Awesome is 1 step ahead of them. He's in their spawn. Mr. Cat Awesome finds the first, decides to get out. He won't
One
risk it
enemy
because
remaining.
ECAC's behind them.
Grenade!
The double pinch from ONU, it's beautiful. Assumption can't even leave their own spawn. That is the kind of map control you love to see. It seems like ONU's caught on to this Cypher lurk on A. Although now they've moved Mr. Cat Awesome to B, it's going to be only Trusted Caden alone. This fight becomes a lot harder when you don't have someone else to help you, so it looks like Trusted Caden's going to play it a little more passively. Maybe just look for some info.
Get out of my way!
Now the Jet Knives for Assumption will be activated, which makes you think they want to take a fight here. It's almost like the Cypher's baiting for the Jet.
Right there.
Mr. Cat Awesome spots the Jet. The Jet unable to convert. Trusted Caden, he doesn't want any of this smoke. Mr. Cat Awesome holding an off angle on ramps here.
Caged.
Oh, but the timing. He's throwing a cage. Monkey does find 2
Spike
in
down mid.
It's going to force them into ECAC in A heaven. Can he hold his ground, though, against these 2 players? The shot shaky. He's not finding any, but Trusted Caden with a flash. Doesn't quite find a kill. He'll flash it again. Finds the
Last player
first.
standing.
Doesn't find the second. Leaving Monkey alone in a 1v2. But Monkey has the bomb. Assumption's going to have to come clear him out. He could be anywhere. Monkey seems to have an idea of where the Sage is coming from, but he knows the Cypher was an A player, so he has to be conscious of the mid
30
flank
seconds
as well.
left. One
Monkey
enemy
finds
remaining.
the first. He's going to turn to look A, though. Will he expect the Cypher? With every second that passes, his timing, it gets worse. But it looks like he's just going to wait for Monkey to make a move. He's running out of time. Monkey doesn't even seem to
10
be considering
seconds left.
heaven, though, and he doesn't. The round will go to Assumption, tying us back up at 5-5. In this game, already a lot closer than I think a lot of people would have thought it would be. I have to say, a lot of the ONU players just look a little shaky right now. I think maybe we just need to give them a few rounds to warm up here. Well, here's a warm up for you, Ixie. You have 5 players coming to the B site.
Go get him.
They know he likes to throw this Roomba here. He's gonna hear a couple gunshots. It should tell him everything he needs to know, but he's gonna walk into this smoke. Not the smartest when they have a Sky, but Worthy Moon is there for the spam. But now Worthy Moon
You will not
left
kill
in a
my
1v4,
ally.
not even a 1v4 anymore. Sage Res online.
Bring them down.
It's a 1v5 on B. Worthy
Bring
Moon
them down.
needs to be careful here. Monkey does come in to help him. Looks like they want to break the wall.
Spike
Assumption will get the
planted.
plant off. ONU gonna group here and look for the retake. They should know there's no lurk. Worthy Moon fighting through everything. Finds
That makes
3.
3. My ult is ready.
They're gonna clear this backside player, but oh, the cage.
I
Cage
know
blocks his
exactly
vision. They're gonna
where
have to
you
clear this jet. Trusted Caden does
One
find
enemy
it.
remaining.
Mr. Cat Awesome finds the other, leaving them in a 3v1, and they clean up nicely.
No charges.
Last round in the half.
ONU will pull ahead here.
We keep nothing.
Ideally, they're gonna look for a 7-5 half here, but if they can't, a 6-6 completely even half is on the table here. But Assumption's economy is not looking great. They're gonna force up what they can, but they're not gonna all have rifles. It looks like on these weaker buys, they just love slamming B, and they're gonna go do it again. This should be deja vu if you're
I've got
Ixie.
your trail.
Doesn't throw the paint shells. That could be a mistake, but Assumption doesn't run out. He'll throw it now, though. They're on site already. He finds his. But the mid lurk is there.
One enemy remaining.
But Ixie says not today, as him and Monkey hold down their site. Mr. Cat Awesome should have a free kill here. Oh, but the Cypher just more ahead of it. Ixie looking for an aim duel, as suddenly this is a losable round for Ohio Northern. A minute left to play. If you're Ohio Northern, you want to respect this guy a little bit. But Ixie says to hell with it. Disrespectfully, Satchel swinging out. And he will
Switching
secure this
sides.
7-5 half for ONU. Not the worst.
Surrounded by
But this
minha
map is
família.
far from
We
over.
won't lose.
Especially with this comp from Assumption. They're going to have hopefully a stronger defense than they do attack. They have the Sage Wall for mid every round. They'll have the Cypher set up. It's going to be hard for ONU to take space. And if Assumption plays it well, it should mean ONU will be hitting a stacked site nearly every round, which is just never fun. Looks like ONU, they will leave Mr. Cat Awesome mid to lurk, but the rest of them are going to start A. It looks like Ixie might want to satchel up ramp, but he doesn't. He will invest the breach on ramp. Ixie going to satchel on the site. Breaks this guy's ankles, but he breaks his own wrist.
Spike down A.
Jet walks out of heaven. It's 1-for-1 trades all over the board.
Not ready.
A 3v3 for ONU. Not the best, but not the worst. Mr.
There.
Cat Awesome sprinting through sewers, trying to catch up. Will he be aware of this, though? You have 2 Assumption players coming to re-clear main. Mr. Cat Awesome could have a great timing here. Not cleared. He
enemy
finds
remaining.
both, bringing it to a
them down.
3v1 for ONU. Worthy Moon looking to fight a little aggressively here. You just don't want to give this guy 1v1s if you're ONU. But they're
Here.
using their utility. The aftershock from Trusted Caden should secure it, but nobody can shoot him. He crosses into elbow. Worthy Moon goes down. And Mr. Cat Awesome
No one can
cleans
get
it up. A little worrying there from ONU. But luckily, they managed to secure the round. They will make it an 8-5 now. Assumption gonna be forced to go on an eco here. We'll see if they do anything special. It looks like they're
this is
going
a
for a
nice spot.
default. That's not generally what you want to be doing on an eco, but I suppose if you're ONU, you're pretty happy that they're doing it. ONU, on the other hand, looking for a straight B execute. Mr. Cat Awesome, once again, gonna be late mid. You will see that they walled mid, however, which leaves ONU to just run through this choke, which really is not great. But Ixie runs out to break the sightline, but he is team flashed by Trusted Caden. Ixie finds one, does go down though. They're gonna have to clear this backside player, and they will. Now they can go for the plant. Mr. Cat Awesome doesn't hear anything. And there's no flank trip from Mr. Cat Awesome this round. That means the Jet's gonna be able to walk into B main uncontested. It looks like ONU was thinking about it, but no one's looking at it right now. If this Jet goes now, he has a great timing. And he does. He finds Worthy Moon. Does he find the
Enemy
second?
remaining.
He doesn't. Not yet.
Shadows
ONU cleans up the Heaven players. Brings it down to a 3v1. And Mr. Cat Awesome will clean it up in the end. We'll see what they do on the bonus here. And they're looking to keep it simple. Every round so far has been a 4 or 5-man hit, and they are not deviating. Mr. Cat Awesome will give his rifle to Ixie here. Now, barring another team flash from Trusted Caden, I trust Ixie to get some kills here. But we'll see. You have Sensei Wu Heaven holding Ixie. Satcheled up, fast ramp control. Spots the Jet, takes the fight, gets him down to 10 HP. Does finish the kill through the box. That is huge for ONU. Now, all they have to do is clear the sky hell. They're not entirely aware of him, but Worthy Moon does find it. And ONU in a 5v3 post-plant situation. They don't need to do anything too crazy to win this round. With that being said, Monkey seems to want to contest in CT space. He needs to have his gun up, though. Oh, Cypher clears him. Ixie, not quite sure what happened there. But it's an even 3v3. Trusted Caden, the spray is not good. And just like that, you're in a 2v3. Worthy Moon, 1
player
HP. Mr. Cat Awesome doesn't even have a gun. He finds one, but you can't ask for much more from him. ONU, just a sloppy post plant there. It was a bonus round, so you're not expecting to win it, but it doesn't make it hurt much less when it was that winnable. ONU, see if they bounce back here. They still have a comfortable 3-round lead. It looks like Ixie can't actually afford to buy a great gun here. He's gonna go with a Spectre. It looks like ONU's money isn't the best, actually. Monkey opting for a Bulldog. No, he will go with the Phantom. I do support that decision. It seems like ONU's going to have 3 rifles going into this round. Monkey with some early mid pressure, breaking the Sage wall. Assumption did, however, put a Cypher trap on it, so it's not going to create that much pressure. And you see the Sage and Cypher in a crossfire here. Monkey needs to tread carefully. Looks like Assumption's looking to reclear a main. Will Mr. Cat Awesome get a fight? He spots
Cage
2.
triggered.
Monkey still sitting mid, looking for a timing. Doesn't seem to be aware of the trip yet. Oh, this is really awkward. Monkey, the Sage wall goes down. He spots the Sage. He hits the adjustment. Beautifully done from Monkey.
Cover going out.
We'll find the trade onto Ixie. Worthy Moon one taps the site player, and ONU in a 4v2 now. That worked surprisingly well for them. Now, Trusted Caden is getting a little silly. It looks like both Assumption players are going to go Heaven, though. Will they clear this male space? Is the question.
One enemy
Not. But Monkey runs out of bullets. 3 in the round is all he'll find, as it's now down to a 1v2. But Trusted Caden cleans it up. Beautiful bait from Worthy Moon. And ONU will bring it up 10-6. A much more comfortable lead. And we will go into potentially another save. Maybe not. It looks like Assumption might have money this round. ONU did a good job to make some mid pressure last round. Breaking the Sage Wall is almost required on this map because otherwise they're going to stack on your A main and your B main and you're not going to be able to hit. Ixie might be looking to scale up fast ramp here again. Let's get Sky Flash, which just devastates his movement. But Monkey finds the jet, greeting for the gun.
Blinding.
Mr. Cat Awesome misses the mid timing. Monkey finds the second. Monkey has been doing some heavy lifting
Spike
these
down
rounds.
A.
Trusted Caden finds the trade. ONU in another 3v2. But Trusted Caden is on a sliver of HP, and Mr. Cat Awesome is late. Not to mention the Sage Res going into the round. Mr. Cat Awesome's lurk is everything. If he goes too slow, it could be trouble. The bomb is planted for him, though. Monkey should find first contact. Finds the Omen with his flash out.
Enemy
Trusted
remains.
Caden with a blind. The whole team is flashed. Beautifully played by Monkey and Trusted Caden. They will clean up. And the Sage Res is for nothing. Assumption definitely on a weak bye now, and that is tough for them because losing this round means map point. They'd have to win 6 in a row just to even have a chance at overtime. And it looks like their setup's gonna be different this round. I'm not sure if the Sage is walling mid. Looks like she will. But the Cyphers move completely to B. Monkey just creating this mid pressure with Mr. Cat Awesome. ONU making a lot of noise towards B. They have no one A, but it doesn't really matter. Monkey walking into what seems to be a triple setup here. They might want to swing this smoke though. I don't know what they're doing. Monkey finds
I
two.
know exactly.
And the Cypher ult.
Out of charges.
The third from Ixie. The fourth
One
noted.
enemy remaining.
Dead. And they will know the position of the Sky in CT. It is a 1v4 for him. And this round is all but over. Does Naru even
Cage
attempt
triggered.
to get back into this round? I don't think he does. But what does he have to save? ONU, full hunting. They will come back though. They seem to be making sure they don't get ninja diffused. Naru finds a Guardian in vent.
Weapon
Looks like
here.
he's content with saving this, but Mr. Cat Awesome is gonna find him sitting in the corner, thinking about his life decisions. And he will bring ONU
Match point.
to their 12th round. Assumption really struggling on this defensive half. It's a little surprising. In all honesty, though, they're not being very proactive. They're kind of just sitting around waiting for ONU to make the play, and ONU says bet. They will make the play. Ixie is just so eager to double satchel into these fights.
Face your
And it
fear!
looks like ONU, speaking of plays, will rip 2 ultimates straight into heaven. Finds the Cypher. That is a fast first pick for ONU. And if you are Assumption, you are terrified. It looks like the save has been lit. But the Jet finds 2 in heaven. Mr. Cat Awesome finds the trade. It's going to be a 3v2 now. Trusted Caden doesn't seem to
Spike
be
planted.
too worried about mid. Now he's looking. ONU gonna just get into a little setup here. The dog doesn't see Trusted
One
Caden.
enemy
and
remaining.
what a sneaky spot. Full blinds the Sky, and that will be
Attackers
map 1
win.
for ONU. A little shaky at the start, but overall not bad, and we will be back with map 2 soon.
searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. city nights and satellites. When I'm over losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm over losing sight, carry me home all through the night.
Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
And we are back for map 2. It will be Abyss. And it looks like Assumption. They like this Sage. They're actually going to run almost an identical comp to last map, which is very interesting because these are two completely different maps. ONU going to lean more towards something kind of similar to meta. We saw the KO Sova ran a lot in VCT. The Deadlock is a little different though. Most teams would opt for Vise. But yeah, a very interesting team from Assumption. We'll see how they play it. Sage and Cypher, a little unconventional. And here we are. ONU gonna start on the attacker side here. Looks like they're gonna start with a little bit of a default. They're a little heavy towards B. If I had to guess, I'd say they're gonna just try to maybe farm some orbs here. See what information they can find. They will be hitting into the double sentinel site. Sage, kind of a weird sentinel, but Cypher definitely gonna create some problems with his trips. He'll throw a cam in the window. That is interesting. Ixie will note it and destroy it. Worthy Moon droning his team up. Trust with the knife. And it looks like Assumption actually fought through into A main. Monkey finds the A players
Player
as
standing.
his team gets
Spike
shredded
down,
on B.
B.
Monkey would have to put up an ace clutch here for ONU to win this pistol. Finds the first, but he's left on 10 HP. That is nothing,
enemy
but he
remaining.
finds the next. Monkey in a 1 versus 1 with Kaporo. Kaporo, though, nearly full
Obscuring
HP.
vision.
It's gonna be hard. Monkey's gonna have to hit the headshot here. Kaporo. He gets active, walks into the smoke. Monkey not quite ready for it. Kaporo barely snags that round. ONU. They seem to be caught a little off guard by that A reclear. Mr. Cat Awesome
should
dying there is
probably
not
play
the
some
end of
stars in
the
the
world,
astral
but you
plane.
hope that the B players would be able to equalize. But Kaporo put up a pretty solid hold on B. Now ONU, on this eco round, they are going to opt for a straight mid rush,
Over there.
which is interesting because the sightlines on mid do not favor their classics.
Throwing next.
But only one player here. Attacked by the dart. Ixie is going to run him down. But will he find the kill? Beso doesn't seem ready for it. Like, he doesn't hear 5 of them stampeding down mid. And ONU's gonna keep that momentum going. The A players walked so far that they've actually just given up sight for free. ONU now with numbers and hopefully a plant. Sensei Wu might have something to say about it. Monkey walks into the smoke, dies, but does find the position. Trusted with a flash. Sensei Wu full blinded. Still manages to get the kill. Worthy Moon and Mr. Cat Awesome see what they can do, but from this position, it doesn't look like it's gonna be much.
Last
Mr.
player
Cat Awesome with a
standing.
dink, doesn't find it. Ixie has the gun though. He has the gun. Ixie only finds 2. Still a great eco round from ONU. 3 kills plus a plant. That is not bad at all.
Time to
Tanner's
stock
in the
back
chat.
up.
What's up, Tanner? It was 13-6 on the first map. ONU. They're already looking a little bit more solid. Ideally, I think you'd like to see Mr. Cat Awesome start winning some of these lurk picks. It looks like Assumption's gonna go for this sprint down A main for the 3rd round in a row. Mr. Cat Awesome should be aware of this. Ixie. Here's the Cypher Cam. Doesn't really see it though. Mr. Cat Awesome finds 1. Not ready for the 2nd though.
Deploying drone.
Monkey though equalizes with a mid pick. Ixie dashes on bravely, but pops. Thankfully, still finds the kill on a Kaporo.
One
Trusted
enemy
Kaden.
remaining.
200 pump by the Cypher at mid. And it's gonna leave Monkey in this 1v1. He won't win it out. ONU left in a 2v1 now, but it's a lot for this last Assumption player to do. He's gonna sprint to the flank, but Ixie's gonna hear this. He should be telling Worthy Moon, and Worthy Moon will be looking at the flank. Nothing else for him to look at. Although, he seems to just be giving it up now. The other Sova, though, moving so slowly. Worthy Moon throws a dart. The Sova hides. At this point, I don't even think this round is winnable. I think Ixie's questioning if this guy's even giving it a chance. Goes for the tap. ONU knows he doesn't have any time. Naru gonna die on the spike. I respect the attempt to ninja defuse, but you gotta move a little quicker.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
ONU, their first round on the board. It's gonna be 1-2 now, and this will be a full gun round. I think Mr. Cat Awesome's told his team, hey guys, these 2 people keep running it down A main every round. We can punish this. I like this. This is not a bad call. Looks like Monkey getting ready to pop his Astra Wall on A. They're looking for a full sight hit. They need to be ready for Sensei Wu fighting this close though. The knife will force him back.
You are divided.
Ixie looking for his. And Mr. Cat Awesome and Ixie, a beautiful entry. No damage taken as ONU finds the first 2 openers. Now ONU might come into the first issue of having a deadlock though, and that is nothing for flank as this Assumption Cypher slowly creeps up. But will the Omen be aware of this positioning? He will be, but the classic
One
is not
enemy
the
remaining.
gun for the job. And at this point, the flank timing is all but gone. And I think he knows that as well. It looks like he's opting to play for some exits. ONU should be exiting through CT spawn, except for Worthy Moon. The Cypher's gonna hear this, and he will find Worthy Moon. A gun out of the hands of ONU, but the round still converted nonetheless.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got her.
ONU may be looking to go back to their original start here. Mr. Cat Awesome will pass the bomb along to
I
his
could
B
use a drop.
players.
Thank
It looks
you.
like after that round though, Assumption's kind of scared to challenge his A main space. Just one push will do that. Monkey's gonna maybe come into contact with the Jet here. Get some shots off. Both players hurt, but Monkey still alive, still kicking. ONU trying to execute this B site. Ixie will go down, but the trades do come for ONU. Mr. Cat Awesome's through A. He might just be calling his team back here as these mid players are rushing to get that gun. Trusted Kata not ready for the Cypher to be lurked up, and it looks like ONU has overcomplicated this round. Mr. Cat Awesome?
Last player standing.
He doesn't see the Jet. That is, wow. Maybe timing, maybe just too tunnel vision, but Mr. Cat Awesome could have been good for 2 there. He leaves Worthy Moon in the 1v2. Worthy Moon should know both of these players were towards mid. If I'm Worthy Moon, I'm picking up the pace here.
30 seconds
Every
left.
second he spends walking, he is allowing them to get closer. And if he sticks this plant, Assumption might just have him, but Worthy Moon keeps going. Looks like he's willing to flip the site. And Assumption will be out heaven. Is Worthy Moon going to be ready for this, though? He seems to be very focused on CT. He does scan the Cypher. He hasn't seen the Jet. He's seen both now. 5 bullets in the chamber for Worthy Moon. And he just can't do it. ONU dropping around and dropping into
Spike the fuel.
a 1-round deficit. And you gotta wonder how
find
that
them.
round would have
I
been
kill them.
different if
Simple
Mr.
as
Cat
that.
Awesome had just seen the Jet bottom mid. Once again, ONU's feeling a little fragmented on this map. It feels like Ixie's dashing up, trying to entry, but he doesn't really have anyone with him. They're still finding his trade, but ideally you don't want Ixie to die. The mid players have been getting the trade as well, but if you're ONU, you want it to be perfect, right? You want to have more numbers. And Jet walking down fast. Deadlock all invested, not necessary. Cypher finds one. The Sage will still be on the site. Ixie dropping down, doesn't find it.
One
Trusted
enemy
Kaden, good for
remaining.
the trade. Monkey finds one mid, and he finds both, but the Sova does kill him. And ONU is in another 1v2 situation. None of these rounds have been... These rounds have all been so close, it feels. The Sova... Is he saving? You would expect if he wanted to flank, he would go through vent, because the spawn rotate just takes too long. And yep, he's gonna go ahead and save. Worthy Moon droning just to confirm the site's clear, but he's not gonna find anything, because Naru on 5 HP is gonna be saving this Odin. just like that, ONU makes it even again. Again, though, these rounds, they're going so
Act
quick.
on my intel.
It
Don't
feels
give
like
them time to
everybody's
reposition.
just taking their ones, and it just comes down to whoever wins the last fight. You'd love to see some more coordination from ONU, especially on a double initiator comp like this. You should have a lot more to get into these fights than what they're using. I've seen some flashes, I've seen some knives, but at the end of the day, it feels like Ixie, whether it be his own fault or it be his teammates' fault, he feels very unsupported in the fights he's taking. Now the KO wall does go through instantly. They'll break the dart. ONU kind of just has to go for this. It looks like Assumption was aware of the KO wall though, as the Cypher's off-site, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. As ONU just steamrolls the site players.
Spike planted.
Monkey wants more. Monkey will have it. Monkey kills a Heaven player. Doesn't find the second, but that's the first blood for Assumption. ONU in a 4v2 now. And if you're Assumption, you gotta be thinking about how you're gonna get back into this round. You really can't. Unless the ONU players give you just a ridiculous free kill, you really can't do much here. And it looks like they know that. They're gonna go ahead and save for the second round in a row. ONU, that hit felt a lot better. I think the key difference between A and B is on A, they can move as a unit for most of the execute. On B, there's too many walls, there's too many corners, there's just too much going on that Ixie is too far forward. But on A, there's just the one big box in the middle. And it looks like ONU does a lot better with that. Assumption will lean, it looks like they might lean 3 towards A. Unless the Jet goes to pick up mid. ONU looking, once again, this seems to be their default setup here. They're going to start 3 towards B, look for B aggro. Monkey and Mr. Cat Awesome are just going to look for whatever fights they can find. And it looks like Monkey
Without
might
blocking
find
vision,
one that he does
concealment.
not want to take here. Unless he just completely whiffs. Worthy Moon clears the stage. Ixie kills the Cypher through the smoke because why not? And ONU up again in a 5v3. And this round has to be frustrating for Assumption. It must feel like there's nothing they could have done.
remaining.
Ixie walking into another kill there. And Trusted Caden finds the last. 4 alive for ONU. Their economy is absolutely snowballing here. And if Assumption doesn't pump the brakes soon, ONU might just run away with this half. Assumption on just... they will almost have a full buy, as they'll be able to play around the Jet knives, but they still aren't exactly the guns you want to see. If you're Assumption, you're maybe thinking about taking a fight together, but it doesn't look like they're going to change anything. They're going to keep doing this setup that has not been working for them. I think their only hope is for their B players to just kill everybody. Mr. Cat Awesome finds some A space for free. Does let the dart get a scan though. Monkey finds the Jet mid, does not get the pick. Worthy Moon finds the trade on the other side of the map though. Ixie, oh, misses the timing with the Cypher, but Trusted Caden is there to clean it up. Monkey and Mr. Cat Awesome fighting mid.
One enemy
Problem
remaining.
solved.
Find one. And the Omen left alone seems to have
All
just
enemies accounted
forgotten
for.
that Mr. Cat Awesome was there the whole time. And ONU will take another round. I can't lie, the Assumption players are just looking a little lost here. I don't even think ONU's playing this in
Need a
any
drop.
extraordinary way. To be honest, it's just they're kind of just walking in and taking their fights, and the fights are going their way. And like I said on the last map, that's good until it's not. Fortunately,
We
it's still
are
good.
above them.
ONU. Chat, I don't know if you know what the definition of insanity is, but looking at this Assumption setup,
You are divided.
you could say it's a little insane. They will have the Sova ult here now, but the Jet just walking out, trying to find one. Ixie doesn't catch the timing on the drone player. Mr. Cat Awesome, though, does find that timing.
Target down.
ONU 4v2. Ixie trying his best to lose the round. It's like he feels bad. Worthy Moon, 1 HP though, and it is equalized. ONU's mistakes are starting to cost them, but the round is not over yet. Mr. Cat Awesome with full utility takes a lot of damage from that Ares. But Monkey will have the grab well for first. The stun for
One enemy
second.
remaining.
And the swing from heaven to clean up.
Without your star, I cannot.
And if there's ever been a closer in the history of closers, it is Monkey. Monkey has been looking like the most consistent player on this team all season. Ixie
Should I play some
farms
stars in this reality?
frequently, but Monkey, his kills are less flashy, but they are the most impactful. They are the most felt in the server. Ixie, you gotta respect the confidence though. It looks like he's gonna do his patented dash onto the B site. And Monkey's gonna take this aggressive fight again. The B players looking to scale. Looks like a trip for Ixie specifically here. This is some hating.
Careful.
And they won't even go into it. Assumption showed too much. And ONU says, nah, we're gonna go the other way. Monkey finds the top mid pick. Ixie backs him up, kills the vent player. Trusted Caden
One
catches
enemy
the
remaining.
Cypher, looking a little greedy, and ONU's gonna go right back into B as they have flipped the map. And the Sage left with the world on her shoulders. And Mr. Cat Awesome picking to his team. They know exactly where she is. There is nothing you can do here. Monkey ready for it, but Mr. Cat Awesome one step ahead. Finds the last pick, and that is a flawless round
Last
for
round
ONU.
before the switch.
And this game really quickly went from going very close to ONU blowing them out, and it looks like a timeout here will be called. A little late if you ask me. Assumption has one round that they can glean from this timeout, but better late than never. And ONU, I mean, if it isn't broke, don't fix it, right? You have Mr. Cat Awesome taking the aiming space every round because Assumption decided it wasn't worth it. You have Ixie. Ixie's presence is so felt that the Cypher has to change his setup, and he still can't stop him. Trusted Caden, the man you want behind you on every hit, lobbing util. Monkey, the star player for ONU, with his patented mid lurk. The way he walks into the Jet's crosshair and kills him is just so tough. And Worthy Moon, the newest member of this roster, but he's slotting right in. ONU looking to maybe aggress A here. Assumption do split their sentinels, which is a good change, I will say. Both on B was a little confusing. Looks like they're going to go for a Sage Wall A and a triple face mid. They are going to try to kill Monkey. ONU, you're going to destroy this wall though. Monkey will be scanned by the dart, and that's going to scare him out. But ONU behind this Sage slow,
Sound sensor
they're
up.
losing their timing, and Assumption's going to actually be here for the
Ultimate
hit.
ready. Hold them to their grave.
Mr. Cat Awesome running through the smoke, entering with the deadlock ball.
Nothing
Doesn't
there.
find one. But Ixie finds two. Dashes into heaven
remaining.
for the third, and that is greedy, Ixie. That is greedy. Worthy Moon, unfortunately,
Right here.
I don't think
Right here.
he will get the plant off. This flank is taking so long that Worthy Moon has crossed to a safe position. He's the only side player though. ONU, not ready for this guy to be flank. But this guy's walking out. And ONU is in
Concealment.
position now.
Knocking them.
Monkey, not aware he
Last
could have
player
been back
standing.
sight. And Ixie left in a 1v1 for his fourth in the round. The spam is good, but he doesn't kill him. He should have seen him there. He knows he's not on the bomb. Shopping for guns on the floor of the site. And all Ixie has to do is wait as this Jet has completely fumbled the clutch. And Ixie with a beautiful 4K.
Switching sides.
And ONU with a 9-3 half. Dominant. Not a single Assumption player going positive at this point. And if you're Assumption, you start getting worried here. Because just like on Split, their comp should be defense sided. But that was not a great defense half from them. It's going to
Let's see
take
now.
so much heroics from Assumption to even have a chance at winning this game. ONU in a 2-1-2 setup. This is pretty standard. You're going to see Worthy Moon look for some mid info. Assumption maybe looking for a mid A split.
Revealing area.
Worthy Moon will dodge the dart, but their Cypher gets out. And you have 4 A main players now.
Blocking movement.
The wall from Mr. Cat Awesome is there. Worthy Moon dinks the Cypher. Pins the second shot through the wall as well, but won't be able to finish the job. Mr. Cat Awesome with a
No escape.
spam on a Sensei Wu. And a
Quarry
second
killed.
off the grab net. And he's going to go for a third. Mr. Cat Awesome, you cannot be this aggressive.
Just
But
One
Monkey
enemy remaining.
with the
Spike
beautiful
down, attacker
2K.
spawn.
And Worthy Moon, he knows exactly where this Cypher ran off to. They know there's only 2 places he can be. And Worthy Moon
You all are
cleans it
wonderful.
up. Can I just say, what beautiful shots from Monkey. It's not very common that we see a generational talent like Monkey.
BYB
So,
fam. Going to Astro
I don't
to do
think
them Astro
It's
Guardian
crazy
things
for
I
me
do.
to say that we need some
Heading
prime
to the
subs
above.
for generational talent. We need prime subs for Monkey. Because this guy is putting his heart on the line every game he plays. The least you could do is put $5.
I need
That being said, Assumption, 5 B main. And what's that? Trusted Cadence scans all 5. They're going to walk through this smoke. Ixie finds 2. Trusted Cadence finds 1. Sage looking for the
One
plant,
enemy
can't
remaining.
even find that.
Spike down,
Worthy
B.
Moon with the
Flawless.
fast flank through mid, and that is a flawless. Oh, have some mercy, ONU. It seems like they've completely warmed up now. And Assumption doesn't seem to stand much of a chance. I don't know how they don't have a bye here. They had classics last round. And not a single Vandal or Phantom. These buys are pretty even. Mr. Cat Awesome with this Outlaw could be devastating as
ahead.
well. Ixie. Ixie trying to contest mid with a Sheriff. That might have been a little too much, even for him. Trusted Caden will hear Sensei Wu. Doesn't find the pick though. And Mr. Cat Awesome gonna need to find a trade here. He
Kill
does.
confirmed.
So ONU left in a 2v3 here. Not unwinnable, but not ideal. Sensei Wu clears his flank.
Last player
Worthy Moon
standing.
does go
Spike
down.
planted.
Mr. Cat Awesome in the 1v3. Until he finds some picks, the best you can hope for here is damage. Their economy is already so bad, but Naru, good for the shot. Assumption clinging on for dear life. Absolutely rage rushing mid that round. And I wouldn't even be surprised to see the same thing this round.
1 second,
It's the
peeps.
only thing
I
that's
gotta
worked
visit
so
the Astro
far.
to play some start.
Assumption completely neglecting the B side of the map. And I think it's not out of the picture for them to just rush mid once again. But it's not Ixie with a Sheriff top
Scanning
mid
ahead.
this time. It's Worthy Moon with a Vandal. This is not the free kill it was last round. But walk into the smoke. Mr. Cat Awesome finds their A-Lurker. I'm not sure what he's doing, but looks like ONU maybe looking for a mid crunch here. Ixie fighting for his life, finds
One
one,
enemy
finds two.
remaining.
Monkey breaks the
Spike
vent,
down,
finds the
mid.
third, and the
Flawless.
fourth. And a flawless from ONU. A beautiful mid crunch.
Match point.
And just like that, Assumption's hopes may just be out the window. The round call
I've
that
got
worked
enough time
so
to go
well
into
for
the
them the round
Astro 4.
before, they get flawless when they try to do
I'm
it
going
again.
above.
That is a great adaptation from
That
ONU.
should work.
And now they've got guns. They've got every advantage they can have as Assumption come into this potentially final round with a broken bye. It's gonna take some heroics from Sensei Wu
Revealing area.
to win this game. Worthy Moon holding the dart. It looks like they're gonna try to kill Mr. Cat Awesome. He's gonna see the aggression and he's gonna back off. And Ixie, through a gap in the smoke, finds one. It is traded. Worthy Moon goes down as well. And Assumption will have the numbers advantage. Monkey's gonna break the vent to create a little distraction, but in reality, Trusted Caden is the only one who's going to get a fight here. But Assumption, not ready for it. But is Trusted Caden ready for it? He's not.
Spike planted.
And a 2v3 here for Ohio Northern. A retake. Monkey and Mr. Cat Awesome. These two have been having a pretty solid map. But this could be too much to ask. But Monkey finds Sensei Wu holding the heaven
Obscuring
angle.
vision.
Mr. Cat Awesome breaks the flank
One
trip.
enemy
It
remaining.
will require attention. Monkey
Last
finds
player
the
standing.
second. Brings it down to a 1 versus 1 for Mr. Cat Awesome.
Throwing net.
The Cypher in his cage. Mr. Cat Awesome. Oh, I think his gun barrel pokes through. You'd love to see some more confidence there, but there's not much he could do there.
Need a drop.
Assumption clinging on. They will snatch their 5th round. But this one's
I
not
should
much
play some
better.
Astro Stars in this reality.
ONU, they have a full buy. Assumption, only 3 rifles this round. They will have
Up I
the
go.
Sage Res. And they're close to the
That'll
Sova
work.
ult. But other than that, there's not many game-changing ults here. So we'll see. It looks like they're going to sit outside B. They're going to take this round slowly. And Mr. Cat Awesome doesn't miss a beat. He's cleared all of A. ONU should be calling to re-clear mid here, and they do. Again, a gap in the smoke. I think it might be intentional because that's the second time Ixie's found a kill there. But Trusted Caden holding a flash here. I do not like this. Does find his though, and he
Spike down
lives.
B.
Wow, Trusted Caden surviving there is very fortunate. He does go down. Ixie jumps out of heaven, trying to find one. He won't. Monkey doesn't know where to look.
One enemy
But Worthy
remaining.
Moon finds Sensei Wu.
Spike down B.
And it's him and Mr. Cat Awesome here to close out this map. Mr. Cat Awesome
No
will note the
escape.
position of the enemy Omen.
Blocking movement.
Doesn't land the
Deployment
net.
failed.
The wall just gives up. Worthy Moon
Close one.
closes it out.
Defenders
And
win.
that will be a 13-5 for ONU in a 2-0 series. And I will see if I can't get an interview with the man himself.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy, but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world.